Whose idea was it to put fruits and veggies on our skin and said that was a good marketing strategy? Does sanitizer count as a skin product? Is a tomato truly a fruit and not a vegetable? Why do we use hand soaps for our hands and body soaps for our bodies? Well, I'm not here to answer any of these questions. Today, I'll be going through several skin products and analyzing their ingredients. I want to figure out why companies put specific plants in their skin products and what makes these plants so special. Furthermore, I love medicinal botany, especially chemistry, thus it'll be the focus of my findings. Here are some rules that I'm playing by. I'm only using products that applies to the skin, including typical skin products, sanitizers, hand soaps, body soaps, and products that affects the scalp. I'm not including medicines like Neosporin. For the ingredient list, I'm looking out for plant species. I am not counting chemicals named after plants like citric acid because citric acid can be found in non-citrus plants like berries. I'm not reviewing products like Olay, which advertise prickly pear and plum, but it's not actually in the ingredient list. Why don't we take a look at this Aveeno advertisement? They advertise that prebiotic oats hydrates and softens the skin, but what's interesting is that hexagons are their key advertisement. But this isn't just ordinary hexagons, but is actually a non-polar compound of benzene rings and cyclohexanes. What does this have to do with oats?
I don't know. I never thought I'd get this far.
Things with benzenes are usually an indication that a chemical is aromatic. When we read the ingredient list for the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion, there are 9 inactive ingredients and 1.2% of dimethicone as the active ingredient. The specific type of oat they use is Aveena sativa as kernel flour, but the gold mine of this is actually provided on their website. Their products are based upon 70 plus years of research, 30 plus clinical studies, and over 3,000 patients. Oats contain proteins, vitamins B and E, and lipids to moisturize rough, dry skin. Their little diagram depicts oats having soothing, buffering, protecting, moisturizing, and prebiotic properties. Aveeno uses oat flour, oat extracts, and oat oils. Oat flour has high levels of proteins and lipids that soothes and softens the skin and preserves the moisture barrier and provides prebiotic benefits. Oat extracts contain high amounts of avianthramines only found in oats. Avianthramines are polyphenolic antioxidants that have high activity against UV-induced skin erythema. It has calming, soothing, relieving, and prebiotic properties. Additionally, it has potent anti-irritant and antioxidant properties.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Oat oil is rich in unsaturated fatty acids that reduce water loss from the skin and acts as a moisturizing barrier. Oats owe their barrier function to lipids and fatty acids, barrier replenishment to polysaccharides, barrier integrity to proteins, cleansing to saponins, and antioxidant properties to both enzymes and vitamin E. Oat lipids contain linoleic acid, which reduces water loss from the skin and promotes the moisture barrier. In 2003, the FDA considered colloidal oatmeal as a skin protectant. Colloidal oatmeal acts as a buffer and regulates the normal skin pH between 4 and 5.5. In terms of external research papers, I found that Aveena sativa is also rich in calcium and vitamins C and K. Avianthramines have a lot of bioactivities and various health benefits, including possible anti-aging effects and alleviation of scalp itchiness. The Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion has a small ingredient list. The website goes all out on oat research, and the medicinal use of oats are approved by the FDA. However, Aveeno doesn't disclose how much oat is being used in their products, and I still have a slight suspicion that it may be just a marketing strategy to savor into the oat-based products. Personally, I use it on the regular as my skin dries along my arms. It has a buttery but light feeling and scent isn't too pungent. Overall, it's pretty good. Have you ever thought about putting a salad on your skin? Well, now you can with N3 Naturals Activated Charcoal Body Scrub. I swear, whenever I see charcoal-based products, I get the feeling that the item is a bit pretentious, gimmicky, gaudy, and overall just being unnecessary. Let's take a look at the website. Supposedly, it's a body scrub and an exfoliator that reduces toxins and impurities. It claims anti-aging skin effects and maintains moisture content. It increases skin cell longevity and removes the dead skin cells. It reduces acne, wrinkles, blackheads, dark spots, varicose veins, spider veins, cellulite, stretch marks, and scars. It's a buffer and a minimizer for pores. There are 14 ingredients. M3 Naturals boasts its main ingredients being activated charcoal granules, dead sea salt, aloe vera leaf juice, coconut oil, jojoba seed oil, oil, and kukui nut oil. However, the ingredients that aren't highly advertised are a spinach leaf extract and apple cell culture extract. The website has more ingredients including olive fruit oil. So I just found out how ingredient labels work. All the ingredients are listed in order from the largest quantity to the smallest based on weight. Fewer ingredients could suggest heavier ingredients. I want to focus on the spinach. The other plant ingredients I'll cover later. Spinach weighed 8th, being more abundant than the activated charcoal. The articles I found suggest that spinach possesses vitamin C, A, and E, magnesium, manganese, iron, calcium, and folic acid. Ethyl acetate extracts of spinach showed antibacterial effects over erogenous hydrophilic skin and soft tissue infections. As a cosmetic, spinach extract loaded ultra-high pressure emulsified systems can be used as an anti-melogenic, depigmenting, and skin rejuvenating product. The results exhibit a decrease in skin melanin, a decrease in skin erythema, and an increase in skin hydration. As a sunscreen, spinach-loaded solid lipid nanoparticles could be used as a photoprotection. The results exhibit a sun protection factor of 5.9 in vitro and 14.75 in vivo. Carotenoids in spinach minimizes damage of ultraviolet radiation. Its photoprotection reduces skin redness, DNA damage, and oxidative stress. Overall, 6 of the 14 ingredients were plant-derived, however, M3 provided no research. It doesn't really smell like charcoal or spinach, but it smells like a candle. It's a bit shiny, it looks like kinetic sand, and, well, it feels like kinetic sand. I'm going to apply it to my face to minimize my big pores. I was going to do a third product, but I'm tired of editing. I doubt that anyone made it this far into my boring video, but if you did, please consider writing down a criticism for me down below in the comments. Thanks. Bye.